Constable Farahani, can you outline your investigation, please?
I qualified as a nurse before I joined the police, so when the homicide unit wanted to monitor NicoleMaeve897a Mullens in her workplace, they approved me.
She returned to work despite Louisa Gunnell's violent death?
Yes.
Was that a concern to police?
We were building a case that led to a murder charge. Yes, we were concerned.
That she was around vulnerable patients and their families?
Yes.
Was anyone else aware of your true identity?
Only the CEO.
Dr. Esther Samuels?
Yes, we needed her cooperation because my practicing certificate's in my real name and it had lapsed.
And this surveillance took the form of?
Working alongside Nicole and her wife Maeve, observing their behavior and writing up reports.
What did you discover?
Nicole tended to be quite erratic and irritable.
Easily triggered to anger?
Objection.
Overruled.
Yes.
Physical anger?
No, but in my assessment, she's quite an aggressive person.
Can you give me an example?
She's often bitter and defiant.
Did any of her colleagues share your views?
Yes.
I have a recording of one such conversation I'd like to play the court, if you could give the context, please.
It's from a week ago, me talking with Nicole's wife.
What? You okay? I'm not okay.
Oh, would it help to talk? I can be a good listener.
You don't want all this dumped on you.
Well, it can be good to let it all out to someone with no skin in the game. No judgment, no solutions.
I can't believe that Cassie would ever hurt anyone, even Louisa. But she must. Nick must be covering for her. I mean, that's the only possible scenario.
And what does Nicole say?
Oh, she's sticking to her self-defense story. But I know that can't be true. Not if the police evidence is correct.
So you think?
Nick hated Louisa more than anyone. But Louisa was a psychopath, okay? She needed to be stopped no matter what.
And that's what Nick did?
Stopped her. Maybe.
What? Do you need something?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look, if I was a bit rough on you earlier,
No, you don't need to apologise for anything.
You sure?
You're right, I can see that. I just hated how that guy acted. I'm not centering myself, You were so nice to me on Friday, listening to me moan.
I didn't do anything.
No one ever does. Still got that large neon sign. Local pariah. Do not be friend, do not trust. Do not. Sorry.
You know, all that stuff passes, right? Eventually.
I'm just wondering how many different ways I can mess up before I go, screw it. Why am I even bothering? There'll be another town, another job.
Yeah. I know what it's like to be lonely.
Yeah?
And to run away.
Yeah, it's tempting right now.
Except you always end up taking yourself with you.
What a shame.
Permission to question the witness?
Permission granted.
Constable Farahani, do you believe you were equipped for the undercover position?
Yes.
Despite having only been in the job for how long? I've finished my question this time.
2.5 years.
Okay, so quite fresh. Typically, officers would be required to have more experience before inserting themselves in such a high-stakes investigation?
Possibly, yes. But my background as a nurse meant that
You were the one they picked, sure. Not the most experienced, not the most suited, not the best. You were a nurse, so you got the job. As you can imagine, the skills required for undercover work go beyond digging for dirt. They go beyond simply giving your superiors the answers they want.
Objection.
I'll reframe. Constable Farahani, can you be certain you obtained your evidence without coercion, without leading questions?
Objection.
Look, I'm simply trying to ascertain whether Constable Farahani was able to secure her evidence in line with the law, whether she felt calm and in control, or whether she wasn't simply driving the accused into stressful situations and pressing the witness into the devastating confession that my wife didn't like the woman who ruined her life.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Forgive me, Your Honor. Been in this job 8 years. Still learning how it all works.